Hey everyone, how's it going? Cell here, and welcome back to the Ironman Achievement Hunter series. At the end of last episode, I said this time around I would be picking up some of the neglect I've put towards my quests and achievement diary, so this is a part of that. Had to come here to get enough tickets to buy a Snapdragon from the reward shop. And there is an achievement not related to the task set or anything like that to tag 30 correct pillars in a row at the Brimhaven Agility Arena, so I did that. I also picked up when I was getting my gout tuber, which took like 4 hours. Overall, I was there for like 20 minutes the last session. There's an achievement to kill all of the Broodoo victims with their corresponding mask equipped. So I ended up completing that before I got the gout tuber. Yeah, so that's the plan for now. I've already done quite a few achievements. Haven't collected any of the ones I've finished yet. I'll just do that once I'm at a point where I want to go around and do a bunch of them. Alright, here's a good point to pick up the recording again. Just finished all of the Karamja set tasks. Gonna go around to the individual places and pick up the rewards. Alright, for the tier 2 rewards, we gotta see this guy who I've never heard of as far as I know. Task system, yes, okay. Wait, I have to go and get the old loves first? Oh, I see. I had apparently never claimed them before. That's interesting. Well, there we go. And here's tier 2. Let's see, I guess I should do these as I go. These are all going in Herbivore, by the way. Nothing else really matters as much to me right now. I'm prioritizing getting to 119, I believe, and 120 as soon as possible. 119 for adrenaline renewals at the highest recipe improvement, and then 120 for the batched overloads. I'm kind of running low as it is, so I try just to make as few as I possibly can, get by with, and hopefully once I get 120 I can stock up on quite a number of them. And anyways, task system 3 and 4 are both from the Jungle Forester over here. I'll get them in one go. Achievement system. Okay, that was not what I wanted. Task system again. And that's it. How much is this worth? 10k for the hard, and then 30 plus 55 plus 55, so like 140k for the elite. Not too bad. Alright, and this should be the last one for the Fremenic set. This one I had pretty close to done, a lot closer than I realized. The tedious part was the 250 laps you have to do at the Advanced Agility Arena, or Agility course I should say, which I slowly did with Agility Dailies, so yeah, that wasn't all that bad. I did kill like 1100 Dagonoth Kings before finishing this up though, so maybe I should have came and did this first. And this one I have already gotten up to the 3rd tier, so we just need to talk to Advisor Grim for the rewards for the 4th tier. Let's see what we got. Bunch of lamps broken up. 40k. Okay, this should be quite a bit actually. 30k, 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 and 30k, 160k. Alright, not too bad. I guess I didn't mention that. I assume most people know, but the reward for Sea Boots 4 is Dagonoth King bones, and maybe the hides too, will always come noted, so that's useful to have there if you want to stock up on some prayer XP, especially now that the burial powder is a thing. Alright, just finished up the last 2 unabridged sagas that I had for Dungeoneering. A little bit of Dungeoneering XP, sure, Strength XP, why not, since it's there. And that was one of our last couple of tasks for Demonheim. I'm going to do this one and then hope I get enough XP from that to be able to afford the last ring upgrade I need, since it's like 230k for just the last one. This is kind of an insane upgrade, or requirement if you ask me, for it being a hard task instead of an elite or something, but oh well. I think you can reset your ring at least once, or once for free, and get all the tokens back, so I'll probably end up doing that. So there's an elite Varrock task to burn a log while you chop it with the Inferno adze from a tree planted in the Varrock patch, so I'm doing that now. But I just read the wiki for the achievement set, and it says you can do this with the archaeology relic, which is kind of weird. You can just circumvent the whole situation with doing the beacons and all that, but there is an achievement for getting all the beacons lit, all 14 of them, without the use of the storage boxes, which I honestly don't see the point of them anyways, or why they would be difficult, given that you can just put the logs in the thing anyways, but yeah, I ended up getting that achievement as well. And last part of the Varrock set, this should be it. Bake a summer pie in the cooking guild. I wonder if anybody's in the clan is going to comment on the fact that this is my third one today, and I've got another one coming right after this. Anyways, let's go pick up the rewards. I've only had the Varrock Armor 1 this entire time, which is slightly embarrassing, but... Oh wait, hang on. What? Wait, that was... Hang on, what? I'm a bit confused as to what just happened. I misread the wiki. I thought it said go to Vanica for Varrock Armor 2. It says go to Reldo. So I just skipped from 1 to 3? I don't know if... Yeah, hang on, what is this one? This one is 10k. Let me check the wiki as I run over here. It says the hard lamp is 10k. Yeah. So it is Reldo, give me a lamp. Yes, he does. That is not what I expected to have happen. I guess I'm gonna go back and get my Varrock Armor 4. I had no idea this could happen. That's kind of... Wait, I thought you could only have one of these at a time. So many things going on that I just didn't realize could happen. That's kind of hilarious. Anyways, you know the deal, throw all these on Herblore. Probably would have been more significant if I had done this sooner, but, you know, not everybody can be on top of everything. I was on top of quests in the beginning, and then I fell off quests and diaries, and got into more skilling and bossing stuff, so... And speaking of putting things off, how about this one? This is my last achievement for Dungeoneering, the Dungeoneering task set. Enter 6 resource dungeons with an entry requirement less than 35, or equal to 35 within 6 minutes. Well, I have a cape that can teleport me to all of them, so I'm just gonna teleport to all of them and yeah, go from there. Enter them that way. Well, I gotta say that was pretty quick. It was like a minute, I think. I imagine this is a lot harder when you can't just straight up teleport everywhere, but yeah, I might as well go and pick up the remaining ones I haven't actually been inside of yet to get the XP. Alright, let's pick up some of the rewards for the Dungeoneering set. Let's see, is Talk next? He is not. This guy is... No. Okay. And there's the elite rewards. Let's do the usual, throw all these in. I know I haven't talked too much about the individual rewards for each diary. Varrock is essentially all about mining more ores. Chance to smelt or mine, or smelt an extra bar when you're smelting, mine an extra ore when you're mining, up to certain levels depending on the tier of ore that you're mining and the tier of Varrock armor that you have. So for example, the highest tier gives a 1% chance to get double Bainite or Animica ores or bars when mining or smelting. And then the next tier down is the next few tiers of ore down, but at 2% instead of 1%, etc. And that can be active if you do all of the new Varrock tasks without needing to wear it. I haven't done that since I haven't even started Dimension of Disaster yet, but that is on the radar. Dungeoneering task set is, of course, going to be relevant for Dungeoneering. With the highest tier, which I'm glad to have finished now, you get access to a second gate stone, which is very handy for getting around. And you can have a secondary roll on your ring similar to the one I was talking about earlier, and that'll be 100% as effective. So you can have twice as many rolls active on your ring if that's relevant for anything that you do while dungeoneering. Just kind of a nice little benefit there. You can also do hard mode dungeons, and there's an achievement for completing all of the hard mode dungeons, or all the hard mode floors, I believe. So I'll be going for that at some point as well. Alright, I just had my first issue of a corrupt recording happen, so I'll have to recap what I did in those recordings. Essentially what I did was Ritual of the Majorat, completed that. Did Do No Evil for the first time ever, it was kind of a pain. I then went on to complete the elf set of tasks, and I did a couple of related achievements to that as well. I collected all the Memoriam crystals on Frenescae, for example, including Zeros's. So yeah, nothing too extensive really, but I also mentioned that the big benefit from the elf task is the quiver gets a lot more teleports from the hard and elite diaries that I did, so that'll be very handy for clue scrolls in the future. And then I just did a bunch of temple trekking to get this gas familiar, which is one of the tasks as well, to summon that in Mortania. And this is my last one to cremate a fire remain, I guess is how I'm going to pronounce that. Yeah, so should be able to grab my pants and head on over to Barrows. I put all the reward tokens into Pure Essence, by the way, because it seemed like the thing I was most likely to use. I could have gotten Bowstring or something, but I think I have a decent amount. 1.5k, and then I have a ton of flax, so I could turn that into Bowstring pretty quickly if I wanted. But always in need of Pure Essence, and I'll need to finish out 99 Runecrafting at some point. I think I have enough, but better safe than sorry. Also picked up 2 lumberjack pieces there towards the end, so if I go back to get this for completion reasons, I only have 2 left to go. Alright, this should be where we pick these up. Task system. Let's see. Nope. Task system. Wait, what? Do I not have to talk to him? Oh, I need to talk to Old Man Rel. And here he is. Let's see. More? Task system, there we go. It gets more difficult over time, I swear. Let's see, what is this? 150k total, or is this one a 60k? It's a 40k, wow. Got scammed. 140k though, not too bad. What are the benefits from this actually? With the Mauritania Legs 4 equipped, you get 50% more firemaking and prayer experiences from Vire corpses, such as if you do them with Sunspear. You get also a 20% chance of creating a 4-dose prayer null instead of 3-dose. So that'll be good whenever I'm making those. And then the usual stuff, pet. They're like area-specific pets now that have been added since I last played, or played before this count, I should say. I've been playing it for a while, though. There's also, you get double harvest at all times from the mushroom patches in Eyes of Dar and Canopus. So that'd be nice as well whenever I need to get some secondaries or otherwise grow mushrooms. And that leaves me with just one set of area task left, which is going to require a lot of Dominion Tower. Look at this gigantic list of things you need to do there. The other ones are very insignificant by comparison. I do need to get a cactus seed from somewhere though, and that'll probably be a minor nuisance. But yeah, huge Dominion Tower grind coming up probably. And it's made worse by the fact that I have more quests done and such, but oh well, I'm in this far, can't really change it at this point, so we'll just have to see how it goes. This quest is really trying to explain how to walk around and open doors, huh? And I believe this should be the end of the quest. Through all this dialogue, love story is finished. This is another one I need for Dominion Tower, which I have started, and it is pretty garbage. Mostly just a problem of interfacing, really, but also the way they added difficulty to Dominion Tower is by doubling down on the game's clunkiness, which is really annoying. So I'm at 62 bosses. I need like 500, I think. And then a bunch of achievement things. I need like 20 journal pages, which I have one of so far because I accidentally deleted one. So yeah, in for a fun time. Still working on finishing up Dominion Tower, but there is a clan bingo starting about an hour ago for clue scrolls. So to verify for that, I have to not have any reward caskets, so I'm going to open these up. Don't have very many of them. Yeah, that's about it on that. Is that a double fortunate first medium? Any sort of uniques are great with me. Fortunates I'll keep as well. Just blow through these, I guess. And Meerkat Scrolls, sure. Lighthouse Teleports also keep. Clock Tower, Gonna try to move through these pretty quickly because it's kind of a random element of the video when I've otherwise got a theme going on. I just wanted to make sure I include this because, you know, they're gonna disappear otherwise without an explanation or showing any new log slots or anything like that, which I'm all about. I don't actually know how close I am to the easy log, but I might push for a decent number of easies during the bingo. I do want to try out more elites and hards. Still need to get some points to unlock a few rewards from the shop. And I also want to see how the Archglacior AFK methods work for, or in terms of elites per hour. Excuse me. I've heard it's the best in the game, according to PVME, unless there's some other method that is not listed anywhere. At least, not that I've seen. But you can get, apparently, like 7, 8, 9 elites per hour, AFKing Archglacior, as well as some other things, so I'm just interested in trying that out. But yeah, that will come as part of the next video, I believe. And so, yeah, I'll put a wrap on that and be content with that. I should also show, I guess, that I have 118 fortunates plus whatever I'm going to get from disassembling everything I just got. So I'm coming out of this with 128 fortunates and a strong opinion that the Globetrotter gloves should have a right-click charge option to put everything from your inventory inside of it. I don't know how this happened. I'm talking about it in the chat right now. Maybe somebody else knows, but had, yeah, 450 KC to unlock Dread Nips, right? And you get 500. Then you get 500 more every 25 boss kills you do. So I was doing a bit more. Got a message that I had 25 KC and could go claim more. So I did that. Wasn't explicitly checking the boss kill count quick chat or anything. I'm just like, okay, when I get the next 25 KC, I'll have 500 because 450 plus 25 plus 25 is 500. Get the message, come down and check, do the quick chat in the clan chat to be like, hey, I'm done. 483. How does that work? Like, maybe it counts like the double boss and triple bosses where, you know, it only counts for one for this, but maybe for some reason it counts as multiple towards Dread Nips and the other unlocks. But I don't think in that 33 kills that, you know, a third of my bosses were the triple bosses or whatever else. I don't know, could be, I guess, but weird. Okay, yeah, they must count, because that was my 14th boss after the last set of 25 that I did, and I just got the Dread Nip message, so I know for a fact I got a couple bosses that were double or more, I guess, so I don't know why it works that way. It's kind of weird. Probably shouldn't. There we go. That is the 500th boss? That's not how you say that. Yeah, unlock a bunch of rewards there, which prompted a ton of chat boxes. Let's go check them out. That should be last thing I need for Dominion Marker Stage 4, so let's do it. Claim all of the rewards. Oh, that's how you do that? That's kind of weird. I believe all I need to do here is come over here and deploy this. Something like that? Okay, apparently not. Oh, it's not planting one on the top of the tower, it's planting one in the desert. I guess that makes sense. So we can come out here and let the game load for ages and then plant it. There we go. Arguably the most difficult part of the desert diary done. Less difficult and more time-consuming, I would say. Overall, not nearly as bad as people let on. It's like a few hours at most of doing Dominion Tower, which is not bad at all. Once I'd gotten a bit used to things, I was getting like 120, I did a test hour and got 112 boss kills, I think, in an hour. So yeah, that's definitely not bad once you get used to like skipping things. There are a lot of like one-shot bosses, so any boss with like too many phases or it's just going to take you more than like 30 seconds, 20 seconds, you can just dip on out and essentially re-roll the boss. So with that in mind, wasn't bad at all. And also, of course, unlocked mines. I don't think I made a clip when I did, but ran over to the bank here and I bought a few of them, 570. Don't know if that's a lot or a little, but they're cheap. They're 1k each, and you can buy however many you want without needing to kill more bosses or anything, so I just bought a little stockpile for whenever I start to learn a boss that requires them. Alright, some of the final desert tasks require some post-quest completionist type stuff. Is this what I'm supposed to do? I thought it said to mine something, but nope, apparently here we are. Need this mask and the Waz. Gotta go pick up another thing, but I think there might be an achievement related to this. Oh, that was weird. I was like, what was that? Yeah, related to this and this, or... Hang on, did I have to come down here already for a master clue? I think I might have for this mask or something. I'm vaguely remembering this. And here's the other spot. Apparently this gives 20k agility XP, which is pretty nice. And in here we have the Ankh and another mask. If we put on this and this, I think? No? Of course, it's gotta be within the desert. Apparently being inside of something that is inside the desert doesn't count as being in the desert. Okay, there we are. Ankle support from wearing the Ankh and the Scabarous mask. I had to go pull some stuff out of various locations, a hidey hole and the Anachronia helmet stand, but next task is to, if I can get it, kill a desert strike worm while wearing an ancient staff and a full Slayer helmet. I think the upgraded version will count. I hope so at least. Yep, there we go. That's the last elite task. Alright, I had to take a bit of a detour for this one, but here we go. This will be the final desert task, and the final of all tasks, actually. Whoops. Forgot to turn broadcasts on. Oh no! Oh, that's horrible. Well, anyway, that kind of dampens things a little bit, but can go ahead and head on over to the next thing, pick up the rewards. Go over, and I didn't claim the previous one, so I had done that before this as well, but here we go. Can go ahead and pick up... Oh, hang on a minute. Let's wait on that just a second. I am going to do something, but better catch the rest of these broadcasts all at once, I think. Basically, I'm about to get 99 Runecrafting, and I encountered with care, I've never died from somebody PKing me while runecrafting because you just go with a shield switch and persistent rage and then just shield switch barricade or something if they end up attacking you, and that's plenty of time to get away generally. So yeah, either way, it's kind of a nuisance, so I hopped worlds, turned my private off, and forgot to turn it back on. But anyways, there we go. Task complete. That's the last desert task. And if I use one of these, I can go ahead and pick up 99 runecrafting. And then I'll throw the rest of these on herblore as usual. Hang on. Did I still not get a broadcast for that? Oh, there we go. It just, I was menu stalling accidentally. But yeah, 1 billion XP. Never had an account with this much XP. I don't know actually if the rest of my accounts put together have this much XP, but that's a first for me. I was trying to kind of plan to get this at the same time as Max, but I was like 30 mil XP away, and that apparently was not enough. I'm now 370k XP away from Max, so that should be coming before too long here. Alright, picking up the Runecrafting Cape. I guess we can probably just trade Larier, who I believe is, I believe that was the username of the first person to get 99 runecrafting. Yeah, the perk of this is you find out the best rune for the 3rd slot in the Rune Goldberg machine, which is pretty nice because that one is personal to you and doesn't, you can't really get any input from other people like with the first two, so that should be something I add to my preset for dailies and such and increase the amount of viz I gain over time, although I have like 20k stored right now and probably won't even use that if I'm honest, so we'll see if that ends up coming in handy or not. As for the Desert Diary, there are a few benefits from that. Mage Training Arena discounts. Let's see, the highest tier elite rewards is 10%, it looks like. So if I end up going for outfits for like super fringe completion reasons or something, or I guess I still have to get boots, infinity boots for a master clue step, so that'll be something as well. You pickpocket 2 phoenix feathers from the desert phoenix at a time. Amulet has a bunch of useful teleports. If I go here to Narda and User, yeah, this one specifically probably the most useful because right now I have to teleport to Shanty Pass and take a carpet there, actually both of them, so that'll be pretty nice for that. You have a 20% chance to create a 4-dose super anti-fire instead of 3-dose while in the desert. Couple of not so useful benefits. Extra red sandstone mine for 25 extra red sandstone per day. I'm probably never going to do that because I always have way more than I ever need. And with the hard task, the effect of the Karis is improved. At the base level, it has 15% increased hit chance, 33.3% more damage, and a 2.5% chance to deal triple damage. That is increased to 25% increased hit chance and a 5% chance to deal triple damage. So that's very nice, makes it viable against things like Calphite King. Not really sure how much use I'll get out of that, but it is there and something I have going forward. As for the thread, I ended up getting 34 magical thread, finishing off 99 runecrafting, so I have to go back for my 3rd plus pouch eventually. 3rd pouch would be really handy immediately, and everything after that is kind of just bonus, I think. Have 54k bloods as well, which is pretty nice, so I mean, I'm going to have to go back eventually to craft more runes because of rune usage from FSOA, so I'll be doing more runecrafting in the future for sure. And to round this one off, I stalled both my maxing and this video ending to be able to show off a double maxing with myself and my buddy Iga. This is my 2nd time maxing ever on RuneScape 3. Last time I maxed was on my main in the divination era. It was 2015, if I remember correctly. Yeah, don't remember the exact order of 99s back then, but I remember I ended with smithing, this time ending with agility, which was like my third or fourth 99 on my main account. But yeah, managed to get it in the same tick there, both ending on agility. So the quadruple broadcast in one tick is pretty nice. It was kind of a long time coming for me. It was pretty close for the longest time, and if I had pushed, I could have gotten it a lot sooner, but was never really in my main goal to max. I just figured if I played the game and did stuff how I like to do it, which is completionist style typically, then I would end up maxing eventually, and that's exactly what happened. Couple of 120s and such before max total, but we'll get there in time, I'm sure, all along the way to some other completionist related things. No major fashionscape or anything like that set up right now, but something I should definitely do. No particles, which is unfortunate, but that'd be motivation to go for comp cape. So here's my max cape and all my its rather current ugliness. Gonna have to find an outfit or something to go with. Maybe I can just match my default clothing here and go with like a black and red sort of deal. Maybe working some purple instead or something like that. I don't know yet. But for now, you can also, if you right-click perks here on the max cape, select perks, you can add capes to the max cape. Yes, consume it. Won't be able to get it out, it looks like, which is fine. And the Invention Master Cape. There we go. So we look at perks. Oh, it's got a nice tooltip there as well. By adding capes to the max cape, the max cape takes on their perks and also applies them to you even when you're not wearing the max cape. You can be wearing another cape. So this is what I'm starting with for now. Activate? Is that a thing? Currently able to benefit. I see. So it's just like the sign of life check. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, so these are some pretty generalist perks. The cape stand in Anachronia now is my strength cape, and I can swap that out for style dependent things if I need to. Or really it's just range, I guess, but yeah. Anyways, that'll be it for this one. Hopefully not too long. Haven't put it all together yet, but with so much happening, kind of a bigger episode, I would imagine. If you made it this far, thank you very much for watching. Always appreciate it. Yeah. Always appreciate any likes or subscriptions if you haven't already. And comment down below if there's anything you want to see involving the series going forward. Talk to you next time. Peace.